In this video, we're going to be talking about how to build a fulfilling career as a coach. Now, I know the first thing you'll probably be thinking is what gives me the authority to tell you how to build a fulfilling career as a coach. I've been coaching for about 8 years, and in that time, I've managed to work with some pretty big names in the industry. I've surpassed the time frame that you would expect most coaches turn over and leave the industry. And also, I'm earning an income that allows me to stay within this industry and essentially spend my day-to-day doing what I love. So more specifically, today we're going to be talking about 3 tips on how to build a fulfilling career as a coach. So tip number 1 is find people and community that help you grow. So the reason for this is much like we try and provide for our clients a safe space for them to grow and develop, we kind of need the same. Once we leave school or education, we're kind of on our own when it comes to coaching. And unfortunately, a lot of commercial facilities or facilities that you work in aren't necessarily growth environments. A lot of business owners don't try and support you in growing as a coach. They're just worried about themselves, which is fair enough, but obviously that's not going to help you grow. So it's really important that you find your people. For me, that was M10. So M10 Gym in Nottingham was a phenomenal place for me to grow and develop as a coach. Not only were their values aligned with mine, but there was also opportunity for growth within the company as well. So rather than it be entering a facility to essentially just coach the rest of my life, there was an opportunity to grow online, start to become an educator in the industry, which I am, and ultimately achieve better results with my clients. So as of recording this, I've been with M10 for about 5.5 years. And in that time, my results have 10x'd, my income has 10x, and most importantly, I found my path as a coach. Many coaches struggle to make this job an actual career, and the right people, the right community will help you do that. So the second thing is knowing your values. The reason that this is important is not just from a professional development standpoint, but to see how coaching will conflict and contradict your personal goals. If one of your values is family and spending quality time with your family, but you end up working split shifts as a personal trainer on the gym floor and don't actually end up spending any social time with your family, then it conflicts with your values. So your due diligence as a coach would be to operate business hours and coaching hours within times that still allow you to spend time with your family. Knowing your values is hugely important, something that we all kind of know in the back of our mind but don't really pay attention to. But this is going to be one of the key factors that allows you to build a fulfilling career rather than a career that serves other people and not yourself. Coaches innately are people pleasers. We tend to operate for others and try and give time away and helping others. The issue with that is sometimes it's self-sacrificing. You're not going to build a fulfilling career if you, 10 years down the line, have helped loads of people, but you are divorced, you never see your children, you've never traveled the world, you've never done anything that you innately wanted to do. Using myself as an example, starting at M10 was a time where I actually had to put some of my values on the back burner. So moving to M10, a gym in Nottingham, I had to move cities. I had to go long distance with my wife. We had to put travel on the back burner. And all these things amounted to not necessarily frustration, but an acknowledgement that there was a bit of delayed gratification for me. So it's really important knowing my values that I could touch on that at some point and making that very clear to those around me. I spoke to Anthony, I spoke to Mark about my goals and my vision to eventually travel, and then come 2023, I was able to put that plan into fruition, move my business solely online, still be able to provide a service to my clients and educate coaches around the world, and travel full-time as well. Whether that was 3 months of interrailing Europe, or whether that was 3 months of traveling Asia, seeing some bucket list destinations, and even getting to live 6 weeks in Spain, trialing a way of life out there as well. But all of that amounted because I understood my values and I was able to communicate with those around me and let them know my visions from a personal aspect as well. The third thing, and this goes back into coaching, is that you must be able to get results. You must be able to help people. So the reason that you're struggling to build a coaching business is probably because you've not got enough results in your portfolio. Once you get the first result, then the second result tends to come quicker, and the third and the fourth. And suddenly you can look through your portfolio and see that you've got results with 20, 30, 40, 50 people. If you've got a portfolio like that, it's very unlikely that you're not going to have people knocking on your door. So you need to develop the skills necessary to get good results with people. And that doesn't just mean doing your level 3 personal training qualification. It means doing continuous professional development in different areas that you help clients solve problems in, such as behavior change, nutrition, training and exercise mechanics, program design, communication. All of these things are going to sharpen your axe and increase your toolbox when it comes to helping clients. And the more clients you help, the more fulfilled you become. So it's a really positive feedback loop that allows you to grow your business, but also feel fulfilled throughout the process. Again, aside from not building successful coaching businesses, a lot of coaches feel frustrated and unfulfilled. Probably one of the reasons for that is because you're not actually getting good results with your clients. So you need to continually invest in your education. I'm pretty sure for the first 5-6 years of coaching, I never turned a profit. I was only able to take out of my business what I could to survive. Aside from living with family, I had to make cutbacks and live in places that I didn't necessarily want to live in to again delay that gratification. A lot of coaches, they try and extract as much money out of the business straight away rather than reinvesting it. If you spend the next 5 years of your life reinvesting within your business, then chances are that's going to pay off tenfold in the future when it comes to growing your coaching business. So, I know we've talked about 3 main ideas here. The right community and the right people around you. Knowing your values to understand the conflicts that your coaching business has with your personal life. And getting great results with clients. If you can do these 3 things, and of course there are many, many more things happening, but if you can do these 3 things, then chances are you're going to start to build a pretty successful coaching business. Now, one of my roles in the industry is actually to educate coaches. I've been doing this since 2020 in lockdown, so at the time of making this video, I've been educating coaches for over 4 years now. And in those 4 years, what I've seen a lot is that it's the personal growth of the coach and the characteristics that are holding them back. You overthink, you're perfectionistic, you procrastinate. And these are obviously issues themselves to solve. So aside from these 3 things, there's actually another thing that I'd recommend. I built a course called the Complete Coaching Academy with M10. And this is a course designed by coaches for coaches to become more competent and confident. Now, a lot of the factors that we've covered in this video are taught in this Complete Coaching Academy. It's something that I strongly believe in. There's a lot of business courses out there that are helping coaches grow online, but these coaches are not feeling fulfilled because they're not covering these 3 aspects. We cover so much within the Complete Coaching Academy to help coaches become the best version of themselves and get repeating results with their clients. So I'm going to plug the Complete Coaching Academy in the bio as well, so you can take a look in your own time. But if you do have any questions about that course, what it provides, anything like that, then feel free to reach out to me. You could drop a comment below on this video, or you could drop me a message on Instagram at @JackHadeCoaching, and I'm always happy to discuss and help coaches become better versions of themselves. One of my missions is to raise the standards in the fitness industry and help coaches build financially free and fulfilling careers. So that's it for this video, team. If you are interested in becoming a transformation coach, check out my video on photo shoots with clients as well. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one.